What's going on, YouTube fam? I just wanted to come through and just bring a word to you guys. I know the last word I talked about was about faith. This one is going to hit on the same thing. I've been studying for the past few weeks Matthew 8 and Luke 7, and I noticed three things out of those two chapters. They both coincide with each other. The amount of demon-possessed people that Jesus healed in that chapter. Peter's mother, she was sick with fever, and Jesus touched her and healed her fever, and she served him after that. One of the main stories that people always talk about, or preachers always talk about in those chapters, is the centurion soldier that came because the servant was paralyzed, and he asked for healing from Jesus for that servant, and Jesus, said that he'll go and heal him. And the centurion soldier looked at him and said, "Just by your word, I know that he will be healed, just as though when I give out a word to my soldiers, I know that they're going to follow and obey that word. I know that all you have to do is just say that he is healed, and he will be healed." And that's when Jesus looked at him and said, nowhere in the land are you going to find faith like this. Also in that same chapter, that's the same chapter that Jesus boards the ship with the 12 disciples, and they get into that windstorm, and disciples start freaking out, and Jesus look at them and tell them, "You with so little faith." So in the same chapter, it talks about the centurion soldier with such great faith, and then turns around and talks about the 12 disciples with such little faith. I say that to say, it doesn't matter where you are in your walk, your faith is going to be tried. And the 12 disciples, the ones that are supposed to be side by side with Jesus, are the ones that were called out with such little faith. And the centurion soldier, which is a Roman, was the one that was called out to have so much faith. I say that to really just to come to encourage y'all, to let y'all know that you have to continue in faith and know that God is by your side no matter what. The little things, the big things, bring to him. Put at his feet. And no matter what the storm that you may have to go through, do it in faith. When the ship gets rocky, when the winds are blowing, when you start to panic, keep that faith. Because that's what God is looking for. That's what God is trying. He wants to know that you are going to stand with him regardless of what it is that you're going through. And he has to make sure that he strengthens that faith, because the trials that are coming, you're going to need that faith to stand firm and stand strong in his word to be able to make it through. So I hope this word blesses somebody. Again, stay strong and stay firm in your faith.